Hey guys, believe it or not, Disagree is here with two legends, living legends. We've got Abang Rom, the rock guru of Malaysia, and every band's guru. When I'm sure all of you've gone through it. When we make demos when we were young, we would want to see him come over to his house and say, "Please, Abang Rom, approve this." So we've got Abang Rom right here.
And got scolded.
Yeah, we got scolded. We got our ass kicked. So yes, the legendary Abang Rom and the legendary to my right here, Mr. Greg Henderson, multiple ARIA winner, multiple AIM winner, mixing, producing, engineering, you name it. And we're very happy to have these two legends on our set. And we just can't wait to have this conversation with these two gentlemen. So over to you, Abang Rom and Mr. Greg.
What do you want to know about?
Well, if you guys don't know, as usual, when we finished the record, I went to see Abang Rom as well, and played almost all the songs, if I can recall. And, I think there's some good feedback also, but, just wanted to see from your point of view as well, what you think as a band like us who's come back to the scene, being such a old school band from just plug and play to now this new age as well.
Yeah,
Where's
I
our
really
place?
wanted to know after 20 years, why 20 years now you decide to come back? Why don't you just go and finish off doing work?
That's a very good question.
Good question.
Yeah. Well, you have a point. We had been there and done that, and we think we gave it our best. And 10 years plus went by, and we would still be going around, walking around town, and people would stop us once in a while, not that often, say, "Hey, you are Hamka from Disagree or Taz," and nak ambil gambar, nak take photo, So like we're very happy, But there's a small chunk, I would rate it like 30% out of the whole, who would go like, "Hey man, I used to be a fan, and you really left me." And I was like, "What?" And that shocked me to our core, because that's the last thing we ever wanted to do, because we worked so hard trying to make everyone happy, trying to make the performance as good as we could, trying to make the fans sing along, sign every single thing. And to know that after all these years, there's some of them who just felt like, you guys just left. You left me, and we used to be a fan.
People can get very frustrated. You make them steam, and then you let them go. Wow, frustrated.
Yeah.
So there was one particular moment that someone came up to you. Where was that?
Well,
Where were you when that happened?
there was a few, and I was a bit confused at first. Then there was this one guy who really, really gave it to me. Not as much as what he said, but just the way he said it. So I was in the old Menara Maybank, seeing a client. Like you say, I'm in corporate world now, doing, business and all that, event management, and went to the restroom. He followed as well, and we did our thing. And then as we were leaving, he just turned around. He opened the door first, and he said, "You know what? I used to be a fan."
Wow.
And he made his look, and he just turned away, and like he didn't care. And I was like, oh, it's been leading up to this moment, that some of them had done that already, but this guy really, really gave the chills, I was like, man, that's the last thing that we wanted to do.
He was hurt. He was hurt that you left.
Yeah, and he was hurt, and I was shocked, but it was just the total opposite of what the two of us were supposed to have for each other, as the person who likes Disagree music and the person who's trying to do it. So that's the last thing that we ever wanted to do to the fans. And to know that, this is the legacy that we've left behind, that chunk of our fans thought we just abandoned them, because we really thought that it was time to go, no one cared. Who's going to miss us anyway, so it's fine. We had gotten married, had kids, had our own business. So we thought, it's okay, no one cares. See, we just stepped away slowly, and but the problem was, I guess, not saying goodbye, or actually, because we didn't want to say goodbye, right, Hamka? It's like, we just thought, okay, life is taking place, kids, family, business, so it's kind of okay.
It took you 20 years, then.
I think
to want to do this.
No, we tried coming back at Rock the World 2016. We actually wanted, that was supposed to be the comeback.
Should have been.
And then we had, oh shit, do we tell a story? So the four of us got together. Ta had joined the band about a year ago. We got our old guitarist David back on board after falling out. And we played All the World 16. And then we went off stage. And then there were a few interviews right away. And it just fell apart right after that show. Because in the interviewer asked, so guys, now you guys have come back, right? And immediately, someone said, no, I just came back for the show. That's about it. And I was like, huh? And that was, it took something so small to just make it fall apart again, yeah.
Why do you think he had such a strong reaction to your departure from the scene?
The fan?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but we had a busking tour recently, and we played every Saturday night, 4 weeks in a row, and it was at the second week where we met another fan who was very excited at first. He came out with some stuff to sign. He was happy. He was, and then he finally said, "Yeah. So why did you leave?" I'm like, we grew up, and yeah. But why did you leave? Family, business, kids. No. You left me with my emotions. I was like, oh my God. Yeah. So it's another one of those let's do it all again, kind of fans. I was like, oh my God. So I gave, I said sorry, and I hugged him, and I remember his name. His name's Randy. And I said,
oh, nice name.
Yeah. Nice dude, nice Chinese dude, and really great guy, and yeah, and he said, "You're not leaving us again, right?" I said, "No, we're not." So yeah, I'm sorry and all that.
Yeah, that's the whole thing about the power of what you do, is because your music's so expressive and so personal. Is that when it connects with people like that, the experience is visceral and emotional for them, and if that's taken away,
wow, God, 20 years.
Yeah, for sure.
And now, what do you expect to get? Where do you want to go actually from here?
Actually, we just want to reconnect with fans, say we're sorry, give something back. There was also a reason why, we could have stopped at song number 12, but we thought, let's keep going. And I thought, great, let's just give them back all the lost years.
You miss songwriting. That's why it came up with 2021. But you were there, Actually, you never left. That's why you created. You got so many there. Which actually shows that you were there all the time, just that you couldn't materialize it and go out there.
Yeah.
I think this is a good time. And I think you should push it. And I have been watching. You have been having regular outings there. That's good.
Yeah, I think we've not stopped. We've not stopped performing every week for the last maybe 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah. But the last Sunday I saw you. That was good.
Thank you.
At Ali.
Despite the sound.
Don't look at me.
of the venue.
Oh, right.
Because I think it's a cinema. It's not cut for.
The first was held for first time. First show,
Yeah,
is it?
first show I
For
suppose.
sure. But everyone was raving about the sound though.
Never
Everyone
mind.
liked it.
That it's okay. But I could go beyond that to analyze you guys. You look good. You look good.
Thank you.
The voice could do a little bit more exercise. The throat. You've not been singing for so long.
Yes.
I think it's. I used to know. I think it was a lot better before.
Yeah. So trying to get back into the groove lah.
Yeah, I think you will be there.
I
But
hope
the
so.
way that you guys are going, I thought you're drumming also. I was impressed actually. That was one part at the end somewhere. Unsangerable. But I think you have got a good combination there. Now you got to strategize to please your fans. The sell CDs, I think it's not happening nowadays. So you got to go on live. You got to reach out. But what you're doing so far is nice. You've been reaching out, being on the roadside.
Oh, on the roadside busking.
Yep. I think that's a good one.
I think that's the game now, bang, is to go out.
Yes, reach people.
Yes.
That's the only way now. And then people connect, and then people come to the shows. I don't think they will buy CDs. When they open their phone, they'll see porno instead of saying news.
Oh my God.
Most likely, young kids do that. I used to do that.
Not me.
You don't cover up, eh? But anyway, I have heard all the 20 songs. Like them all, except one to be reviewed by myself and sung and heard by myself and analyzed. Am I wrong or is there something wrong?
And which
But
song
if
is
you
that?
are all happy with it, we'll leave it at that.
Everyone, he's talking about the song The Lie.
Yeah. About the technical part.
Yeah.
What
Some-
was it about the lie that
Then
didn't work
the
for you?
part that keep on going repetitively, and that one after a while is the modulation every time is different. Like after a while it hits you. It's too long. I think lah. For me, it irritates. It's very hard word,
Yeah, it's a fair comment.
but I think that can be adjusted while you play.
For live shows.
If you be more conscious of it, probably mellow it down a bit, maybe the song will be fine. Because that one is distracting. But the song is fine. To me lah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's to me. Yeah. It may not matter to everyone else.
Yeah.
People may not hear it. So
But just to give everyone context, it's an open B string that I pluck while trying to do the verses. And that ringing B string is what we are talking about now.
B strings are always a pain in the ass, you know.
Right up there with G strings.
G's, of course. So you have to be. So in those days, I had this nut. I just can't remember the name. It's called compensated nut, but it's got a brand. It would even out the sound of the strings. This is traditional sound, actually. It's not your fault.
Right, right. So if
But for
everyone,
not changing the string for 1 year, it's your fault.
that's the gold Les Paul. You haven't asked the silver Les Paul. One I recorded. With
I
Greg.
noticed the one on the gold, but the silver one, I didn't hear it.
It sounded fine, right? The gold, the silver
You
Les
didn't
Paul.
play that song on that silver?
No, that song. Okay.
I think if your highs are high, you will come out even worse. You will hurt more. They keep on repeating open string. Open string, they can vibrate differently as you hit. How hard you hit. It comes out very clearly. Open string, you know. It's to my ears lah, you know. I may be wrong.
Yeah.
Kau jangan ketawa. I didn't hear your bass lines.
Why
I
not?
didn't hear them.
On the album or at,
No,
on,
no,
at the concert,
live
the show?
today.
Live.
Yesterday at
Yeah,
Ali.
in the album is fine. They said they were bad. That's not your fault. A lot of fault, we can't hear the bass lah. Rumble, isn't it?
No, in the monitor is good.
I hear. Yeah, you all happy lah, we all not.
Okay.
We all listening to you. You listening to your monitor, you'll be fine. I can't hear what you're playing. And this is my problem with all venues, actually.
Oh.
Not just you. No. Even the ZEP, big halls lah. Some say it's such is the sound of big stage. I say, well, if you say so. I'm not happy. I can't hear the bass lines. British Air is struggling. Nobody hearing anything. You were playing at ZEP.
Oh, exact. Not us lah.
You know that why ROTTW became
It sounds
Rhythms of the Third World?
Why?
Originally it's called Rebel to the Third World.
Yes.
And
Remember that.
then Billy Sheehan wanted to come to town. So we changed the name to Rhythms of the Third World to make it more friendly. Because of the guy.
Wow, just for him.
Billy Sheehan, bass god.
So my editor said, "Bang, we change it to Rhythms of the Third World." Okay.
So ROTTW finished in 2016, right? What was the main reason it's
What, 20?
2016, around there, 2017.
2016, 17, yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody reads anymore.
1966.
Did you migrate it online? I didn't.
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah.
Migrate online, but very light. Actually, I don't know what to do now. But I have an ecosystem. So I could go live and activate the online thing better. Right now, I'm waiting for what to do. It's taking a bit long. Because even attending events, there's no money. You come, ask me to come to PC, come here, come there. I spend money to come to your place, but I don't get returns. I spend. And guys, they're not considered. I just give us a token for coming, kan. It's app. So I don't know what to do actually.
Podcasts.
No, we've done that 20 years ago. We do
Yeah,
live. We did live band. We call everybody.
Yeah, but now everyone likes to do, podcasts and things like that.
I
Maybe
like,
they were
to
not
do,
ready
I like to do
long
live
time
because
ago.
I enjoy killing people.
Who doesn't?
We had our battle of the band. The way we do it is way different than everybody. Our sound check is not done on stage. It's done at home. You sound check with my equipment. I use a programmable analog amp. So it's analog. So it's programmable. Whatever you store and set on that day, when you go live on stage, we just call exact sound. Unlike tweaking. You wouldn't get it. So everybody comes to the house, we do sound check for the guitars and bass. For the 48 bands.
Sound stage.
Yep, and we store the sound, go on stage, relax, we call it back, we balance it up. You don't do sound check, you check the sound. Not sound check sound. So crank, is it? Okay, go. So we save time. And the guys learn how to use their gears, what makes their tone. Nobody does that. And after many years, I can see what's happening to the guys who went through that process. They were more critical of their tone. With the equipment, the choice.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to do it. There's no one else doing it. So when I attended yesterday, I said, oh my God, we have not moved. Nobody wants to do what I did because it's a mess. Nobody wants to spend the time. So if nobody that's there, then you guys, the musicians, to make an effort. And not 1 year don't change string. One year. Crazy girl.
Got to change the strings, man. Take the advice of the
There's no zing in
industry
your
legends.
sound. Dead sound. You should have whacked him.
Whacking.
So what's the next plan actually? Last few months you were busy.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I mean, like you've mentioned, we went busking, on the side of the streets. We've done a few shows. We just want to see what's the best way to reach back to the audience, to the fans, So we do have a showcase coming up on October 24th at the REXKL. So we'll be playing a lot of songs from the new album and some of the previous songs you got. Yeah. So I think that's one of the next things that we're working on, just to make sure that we play those 20 songs, for those few hundred people as best as we can. And it's going to be an immersive experience as well, because we have this projection mapping going on in the REXKL. So we're working on content. So we hope that everybody does come and check it out.
But do you think so these guys also can afford the timing? Because I think you have to go at least a couple of times in a month out, to keep in touch with the marketplace. Kau kerja tak?
Je?
How? It's working.
I can make time. No worries.
Only weekends kan? Because I think it's proper if you could do a tour.
Yeah.
We're planning that lah.
Club scene kan? Ipoh, all the usual places, Melaka, JB. We pump it up and we follow you and you just deliver. I think you're shaping up already from the first time I heard last night. I think you shape up already.
Thank you.
Except that I couldn't hear all the sounds like because of the place. That's all. But vibe-wise, you guys were right. You were talking about like it's your house. That's
job,
cool.
Because he was there.
You saw him when you were on stage?
Yeah, I saw him and
I didn't know you were there. I didn't know.
Neither did I.
I was hoping he saw my white hair.
Because the audience was pretty dark at Ali. Because all lights was on stage.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the show, kan.
Yeah.
I was a little bit on the downside lah. I mean, I could use harder words lah, kan, but I think I was a little bit down lah. It was not what I expected lah after all these years. From very big names, old names, kan. Disappointed juga lah in the presentation, but I'm okay with the boys. I mean, especially you. And a lot of the band got so many people. Where do they come from? As if they have been architected to appear. You know, 28 band, 10 members, 8 members. Wow, got band like that. Normally, that one ska band atau reggae apa, what to call it? Apa?
the horn section.
Ska kan, have that 3 sections,
Yeah.
one horn, and plus the rest, 8 bands.
Horn section, percussion.
I was surprised lah.
Maybe more happening and livelier, I guess, to have more people on stage, is my guess.
I suppose so, but I need maybe if the organizers bother, they will probably say, you come here, I want to talk to you. If they bother lah. And let's talk about your album. Why this design? Ni kenapa ni? Why are you talking?
Well,
why are you trying to stay here?
the gas mask has always been a bit part of Disagree from.
What about the mask?
Well,
Masking.
we've had, well, one is if you're a rebel and you take to the streets and you protest, you always need your
No lah, you scared
kind
of
of gas
smell
mask.
lah.
No lah.
You all
I never thought of it that way.
Betul. So it was more like, if you're going to rebel on the street, you always need a gas mask to
Rebel cat.
come in handy. And we've had t-shirts even more than 20 years ago as merchandise with the gas mask and all that. So we thought of bringing that back. And of course, the Disagree rate as well.
How much is it being sold?
How much is it being sold? We haven't decided, Abang Rom.
No, these guys
But
will
it's-
want to hear.
Yeah.
$10 ke? $20?
We're thinking about 150 ringgit upwards.
21 songs you're going to let them have it.
Yeah, so 21 songs.
But I think this is a good format because people don't buy CDs, but you have something else to offer macam ni.
Yep.
I think that's the reason to buy lah.
Yeah, we hope that
Okay.
it's a limited thing that people want to collect.
Yes, there's something to see here. There's a story also inside it. Apart the lyrics kan, all these animals with machine animals. Bear with a gun.
Yeah, and we had this concept
Explain the
of-
concept. Why this?
of well, it starts with like just having objects and animals in black and white. Like the zebra, right? If I ask someone, is the zebra in full color or in black and white? Mostly they'll say, oh, it's in black and white, it's not fully in color. But it is fully in color because the zebra in front of your eyes is going to be black and white anyway. So there's that little, moment that I had when I thought, oh, that's weird. Are there a lot of, moments like this in everyday life when you meet people and you think they're just, this guy's very black and white or shady or, he's got a different shade. But actually he's just part of us. Everyone's, in full color. And black and white is still part of being in full color. So we thought, okay, let's go with living animals instead of items. So everything, or mostly all the animals in here are black and white naturally in real life, like penguin, zebra. You've got your
Panda.
bats, you got your panda, you've got your tapir, you got your you got your Dalmatian as well. So that's one of the concepts that early on, and it was actually Greg that said, okay, why don't we just call it black and white in color?
Yeah,
Remember
that
that?
was the very first
Yeah.
day that we met to discuss it. That title came up.
Was
And
it
it stuck.
very early on, right?
It was the very first meeting at your
Yeah.
house.
That's catchy lah.
Yeah, so we thought, okay lah. Greg
quite
came up with
clever.
how to phrase it as well. Just call it black and white color lah. And we're like, that works. So yeah, so this we used to have really long titles like at the end of the day, or
Moving
to
the
prevent
Earth.
the earth from moving with you, But this is just spot on in terms of what we were trying to show, black and white in color.
Hey, then we're missing one signature.
No, it's 3.
It's only three.
Yeah, the Disagree is three piece now, bang.
All right, before I forget, how do you find playing with these boys?
Oh,
These old boys.
kan abang yang buat audition?
I can't remember.
Oh,
Can you refresh me?
okay. That's why I say when you say I'm moving like I'm at home because I saw you. Because I remember when we do audition, you asked me is I move or stay still on the stage. So I say I do make a move. So when I saw you on the audience, I
Quickly move, eh?
yeah.
Pandai,
For that,
pandai.
Kak Jen asked me don't move too much. But when I saw you,
Are you sure?
I need to move. Yeah.
You have to move at the right moment too, je. You know, instead of provoking people, you become something
Yeah.
for the eye to see lah.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
So the background story is when we didn't have a bassist in
Yeah.
2015, I actually asked Abang Rom himself. I said, "Hey, can you help us find a bassist?"
Yeah.
And he just replied, "Okay, right."
I didn't
And
know
then
that.
a few weeks later, he just texted a name and number, and then I called Ta, and he
And
came.
the handsome guy came about.
Yeah, you know, and
Put the band together, man.
and after a session or two, he was on lah. But his side of the story was,
Yeah, my story part is Abang Rom put on the Facebook looking for the basis for the old grunge band. Send your video, name, age, and your
where you stay.
Guitar brand, is it?
guitar brand and where you stay. I think like that lah. And then I send the video, my bass brand, where I'm staying, and my age. That's all. And
The video.
and the video, and I sent 3 video. I remember that. And after a week, Abang Rom called me to come to the house. So we just chat for about 1 hour like that. He never revealed the band name. Just sembang, berbual macam mana.
Oh, nasty fellow, eh?
Ya. Kalau main
Keji.
kat mana, apa benda semua. And then after 15 minutes before I leave, baru dia bagi tahu. Nak tahu nak band apa? Band apa bang? Disagree. Up.
Oh,
I
that
know
time
the
he
name.
steamed like hell. Oh, Disagree,
Sure.
boy. Oh.
Maybe he was hoping for something heavier, like
No,
Massacre or something.
In my name, in my mind, like that, it was. I don't think it's Butterfinger because they have a still.
Cerita tinggi itu penting tu.
Betul.
Adik-adik, ha?
Betul sebab
Tengok Abang Ta ni.
I ingat cuma ada Dead Mushroom, Butterfingers, and apa lagi?
Well, there's a lot more grunge bands lah. that you-
but itu je lah FK, tapi bukan Butterfinger lah FK. And then it come out with Disagree lah.
Sorry for disappointing you, man.
No,
By
no.
not being Butterfingers.
It's better.
Good.
I think we should pull out the video. You have the video, right?
I don't remember.
You should forward it to me.
No.
I will put it to good use.
CD, I don't have it.
I block lah.
No, you gave it to Abang Rom, what? So he should have it in his WhatsApp somewhere.
In what form did you give it to me? CD? No, kind you put-
No.
What's that?
I think better I tak bagi tahu.
Oh, you message Your FB
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's check.
Okay, ada abang check.
We upload on our IG.
Well, this is 20 years ago lah, way how?
2015, 2015?
15 years ago, 14 years ago.
11.
Wow.
11 years ago lah.
11, yeah. I think it's not there yet. And I'm too old to go through all the pages.
Rasa tak ada lah. Biasa delete lah.
But at least if it's, I mean, I was happy to see lah, you know. And I really hope it happens for you lah, man.
I hope so. We will try, you know, and do our best for the fans. You know, try to make up for lost time and all that.
You know, one of the things that I always hope for bands to do, to feel comfortable on stage. And that comfort factor, you can feel though.
Yeah.
I can feel whether you are comfortable or easy.
That's very difficult to do.
I know. Remember, for me, I define a show as audiovisual. What I see and what I hear must be one. Then I go vibe. I feel you. So your motion count, your eye muka count.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as many times I say, as you walk down the stage, whatever tempo or slash you play, walk that tempo down. So people still feel in, no? Who until you are off stage.
I see.
That's one psycho aspect lah.
Yep. But I remember going on out of speed. I've never told this to the guys yet. Just before going on, my legs went jelly, man.
Oh, long time no play. Eh?
I don't know. It's just like, I was not nervous at all until we were just about to go on and going up those steps, and it just turned jelly, man. My knees. And I was like, oh my God.
That's our first big show. lah.
Yeah, that was,
You come
we
back.
did busking lah for
I didn't know you guys were playing.
Oh.
at out of speed.
Yeah.
I told you.
You did?
I
Hey,
did.
I'm an old man. You say now, tomorrow, I forget. Yeah, next time.
Okay,
He's
okay.
playing the age
Can you
card.
say
Yeah.
Yeah.
But really, I think there's no band like Disagree. So you better maintain and give people more feel. I think you're still sounding fresh, but you got to loosen up, fluid it out. I think you'll be fine.
Okay. It's hard to get into the feel when we used to be such a plug and play kind of band 15 years ago. Now we have to have in-ears. You gotta have stems. You gotta have
Do you have a choice not to go in ears or the monitors?
It doesn't feel that way. Everyone's just doing it in this whole
Actually,
digital way now.
old man, don't want a ear in ear. I think it disrupts. Direct goes right into your brain.
Yeah, it does.
It can be a bit disconnecting between the band and the audience
Yes.
too, because you're very much in your head when you're listening on
Yeah,
ears.
that's true. Because
And you're not hearing the feedback directly from the audience. It's coming through
Yeah.
a
You're
filtered
not feeling the audience at all.
window. Yeah,
Can't hear.
I think that's the real disconnect. That
Maybe you
happens.
use only one side.
Yeah, you could take it off, I guess.
No, one
You're
side.
doing it
one
with
side.
wedges as well, though, too, right? Doing these shows.
Certain shows we do have.
Yeah, if they have it.
Yeah. Certain
Like, yes.
How do you
shows.
feel when you're doing drums on
I
ears?
prefer ears now.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
for you,
trust
yes,
the ears
maybe,
more
yes.
than the wedges.
Yeah,
Because
for
I
you,
had bad
yes.
experiences with wedges. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of motion and sound travels far from the monitors and it whacks you and bam, bam, and so maybe it's best in you.
Yeah.
Ears is much better for the overall, particularly for the front of house guy, because you clean up all the spill on stage, and it's a much purer
Yeah, it's quite true.
result for the audience.
And
But yeah, it
the
can
speed is
disconnect you
also
a
a
bit. How does it
headache
feel
to-
for you?
It's still weird. Like when we played Ali the other day, I wasn't sure is everyone clapping or not after every song.
Yeah.
Then after the live, we heard a huge
Because you have an
Yeah.
audience
applause.
mic.
So then we're like, oh, so now we know.
Listening.
So you kind of have to gauge and put on this brave face as if people are cheering and applauding after every song, but you have to
Oh yeah,
gauge.
before I forget.
I think it's probably for the front man. That's a real
yeah.
sensitive point. How do you feel when you're playing tough? Do you prefer on ears or you work on a wedge?
Yeah,
What's better for you?
actually I can hear a bit of the shout, but just for the lie. After
Yeah.
the lie, and I can hear only that part. Before that, I just hear the band. Nothing.
Does that kind of affect
Yeah.
your performance at all?
No.
No. Still rock out and have a good time with the crowd,
Come again?
despite you still sort of can rock
Yeah.
out with the crowd and
Yeah.
and get a
But,
feel of the audience. But
Yeah, to be honest, for me, the first time I playing for the audience who's sitting. Yeah,
oh,
it feel different.
Yeah, because yesterday we played at Anugerah Lagu Indie, and the crowd was all in their
In their
theatre
chairs.
chairs. Yeah,
For
so
me, it's
that's your
different.
first.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot of those. It's pretty difficult. lah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Abang, you were saying something before you forget?
Yeah, I forgot. Wait, let me call it. Old man.
it's all right. Me too.
How old are you?
60.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh,
Still young.
that's so nice to hear.
You hear that, man? Told ya.
How old are you,
72.
dude?
I forever young.
Year of the horse.
Yeah.
I also
Ah.
12 years younger. I'm a fire horse though. Fiery.
I the sexy horse. What was it I was there? Oh, your favorite tunes.
What?
Your personal favorite saya.
From here? Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah, more before no, sir.
Ah.
Why are you not doing it in Malay? Why are you doing it in English?
Oh, you're in trouble
Oh
now.
my god. Hamka,
We have to do the FAQ for
take
this.
this question.
You don't like
No.
Work with
Because
Matsali, producer.
you see, Abang, we grew up. Okay, like the first band I liked was Guns N' Roses, and the first
I
song
grew up also Bob Dylan.
and
You still
the
play
first song I learned
Still
on guitar
am,
was
forever young.
Metallica, Fade to Black, and a few more Metallica songs. Then grunge came, and then got into grunge. Not grunge came lah. I mean, we got into grunge, and all the idols were singing in English. You know, they were just so. That's our influence. That's what we grew up on.
You don't give your chance to listen to the radio. You will listen to cassette and CDs.
That's
kan?
true. A lot of cassettes.
So you choose what
a
you want
few
to hear.
CDs.
Kan? Okay lah, fine.
Yeah,
You not Malay
I am Malay. It's just that's what I grew up on lah. Guns N' Roses and a lot of grunge
But
bands.
most of the listeners are Melayu tau.
I know,
So you
but
don't want to sell to them.
well, I
I
don't.
don't know how to speak English. I speak Melayu only.
No, it's just like you can't do something that doesn't come natural, like
Oh, you don't speak Malay? Not natural.
speaking and writing in Malay and singing in Malay. By the way, I've written 12 Malay songs.
I
I
want
have,
to hear.
but it just doesn't sound like
You.
Disagree, or it just sounds very like.
Well, Disagree can sound like whatever it wants. It's
That's
up
true.
to you.
Maybe we'll put out a Raya album one day,
A
huh?
committee shall be formed to investigate this matter.
Say it again.
A committee shall be formed to investigate this matter.
Okay, all you
I
guys.
think a Raya song will be very good lah. A good move. Wow, that's a bloody good idea.
I always thought that if there was an excuse to do these
Malay
12
song,
songs,
yes.
you'll be like, okay lah guys, it's Selamat Hari Raya for you guys. Nah,
No,
ambil lagu
technically
Melayu.
lah, if you want to do as what you wish, you can do anything. But as you do now that you're doing it, you want to get the best out of it lah. A lot
Yeah.
of listeners.
Yeah.
Hopefully a lot of dough and a lot of gigs could come out of it. So the masses are Malay audience.
Yeah.
So technically, if you are a very logical person, not that I'm saying you're not illogical, you would have some tracks in Malay.
Yeah. And,
Sweet Malay.
but, it's just that when
A committee shall be formed to
right
investigate
in
it.
Malay, it just doesn't sound like Disagree. But, okay.
No, like I say, Disagree can sound like whatever it wants.
Okay.
You choose. One or the one.
Coming up, Raya 2027.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Promise. It's a promise.
Sponsored by Greg Henderson.
He can mix like how you
Betul.
desire.
Berapa bulan dia lagi?
And promoted by Abang Rom during
Wow,
Raya.
I will.
Oh my God.
My God, it would be nice, man. Disagree going Hari Raya. Whoa.
There must be some part of you, though, as being a Malaysian artist, that has something. I mean, you had a lot to say in the English language, but there must be some things that are expressed better about what's going on in your life, what's going on with you emotionally, all that stuff that would be better expressed in Malay. Is that true? Particularly, I guess, things to do with Islam lah and Malaysian culture, things that happen to you that are about being a Malaysian man. There's something that's probably better expressed in the Malay language. The only trouble for us would be I wouldn't be able to help you.
What
with
did you
that.
get for Malay in your MCE?
A plus.
See? Why
I'm
don't you
kidding.
do?
I don't know.
Are you
Probably a
sure?
C.
I'm not sure.
Probably a C.
Oh,
or
you
C
sure not?
minus. But here's the thing, Greg.
Is that true?
When I write in Malay, it's not spiritual, it's not traditional, it's jadi jiwang.
Are you thinking? Are you
You know what's
sleeping?
jiwang? Like Malay romantic ballad, very soft, very lovey. And it's like, that's not Disagree. Disagree is like,
Oh, so you are disagreeing to everybody's.
Why not explore that though? Like, why not explore?
somebody help me.
No, you got to get slaughtered here.
Maybe that's worth looking at. I mean, you've got to develop over the next album. The next album that you do, it has to develop in some way. It can't repeat what
One of the
this
things-
album says.
One of the important factor of people is the ability to communicate. Communicate with the masses, not with the chickens, or the hens, or the dogs, or the cats. With the masses, people.
A lot of chickens buying records out there,
It's chicken out.
Don't leave the chickens out. Chickens need Disagree as well.
I really think you should consider if you want to go far in this particular marketplace, because there is something called human relations.
Okay.
You got to fit in. You got to make it simple for people to like you.
A committee shall be formed in
To investigate this
2027.
matter. Okay, Taha, you are in charge.
2027. Hari Raya bulan apa?
26. What you
Dah
talk?
lepas.
Oh, okay, 27.
Bulan 2.
See, panic already.
We'll record it in like 14 days and get it out. Okay, Greg? Not in the year.
No, you will be very
Maybe 2
surprised.
years.
Think big, think logical.
Okay.
Reach out. As much as you want to express yourself to the open space and feel good about it, you probably ejaculate. No? Reach people and get some returns without asking. Just because you want to do it.
Inshallah.
Give it a chance.
Okay. That will decide.
I don't like that face.
God.
It's not honest.
Let's do this.
You in charge.
You traitor.
You are in charge, huh? I will look for you in about 3 days.
Habis. Bye.
You're dead, man.
No lah, you got things going. You got your musicianship going. You got your art, all package stuff. You got a good engineer. Well, you need to provide some varieties. Allow more people to come in.
Okay.
It makes sense to do what you're doing then, to reach out. You want to reach out, kan?
Yes, of course.
You can do it in Tamil also, do lah. No problem.
I'd like to hear that. Disagree in Tamil, wouldn't you, Tar?
Whew. I've been listening to this girl called Ellen Sue or something, Chinese girl on TikTok.
Yeah.
Speaking Tamil. Ooh la la, I was smiling all the
It's
way.
pretty nice, right?
And the two of them, Chinese girls, speaking Tamil. Oh my God. It sounds so good. It's diplomacy.
Okay, Disagree Malay album coming out.
Don't you dare disagree, huh?
You heard it first on this
You must agree on this.
ROTTW podcast.
No, we're not doing any podcast. We have done that 20 years ago. It's redundant for us. But you can call me lah to make noise lah. It will keep me alive a bit lah, I suppose. I suppose I'm dying now because I'm not doing it. Scolding people.
Weh,
All people.
kemarah ni banyak kali ni.
I was just joking. Anyway, of all the tracks that you done, which one is your favorite?
We'll start with Ta. Ta, go ahead first, man.
You.
The End.
The end, why? You baru dah start, you dah the end dah.
I like that one because
Because the
for
baseline, right?
yeah, because the bass line.
What the bass line?
No, because that one I use the fretless bass.
Shit.
Oh, that's right.
Are you sure you're pitching correct or not?
I did regret to decide. If you say play again,
I hear auto-tune.
he do that, so it's okay lah.
No, I didn't have to do much with tuning with Tar. It's pretty solid. It's
Actually, I
pretty
do
solid.
practice it for like 3 months when you sick. Kan? I play with tangan hamka patah, so I play with another band using the
You play another band?
What?
Oh, dahaga.
This is
untuk practice fretless
terrible.
dengan
Serious ah?
Let's talk about this later, Hamka.
Moonlighting. It's not acceptable.
It's terrible.
the practice band.
The end, the name of the song.
It's the end, bro.
What about the song that you like actually? Just because you got more bass parts ke atau?
No, because okay.
He cannot speak Malay English very well, so I have to speak in Malay.
Betul.
But I'm going to force you to speak English because he English band.
Okay.
Ambil kau.
Betul. Okay. That time when we do the song, it's actually totally different lah. The beat line, and then you remember when we practice the song like just two of us, and then Hamka datang. Kita buat macam ni lah drum beat, and then the song totally changed, and I play by heart with new drum beat, and it's come like that, and I totally like it. And then masa tu dah pakai fretless bass ke?
Not yet.
After this, I'm going to go back and listen properly to the end.
And the song went through many versions. You know,
Revisions,
we tried to see what suited
What
the
was
song
it called
best.
originally? It wasn't called The End originally, was it?
It was called Scary Girl.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why? How come so far dia been
It's different.
tangent dia?
Kena cover sikit bang. Nah, it would be a nice ending for the album. That was one, and sometimes certain things do come to an end lah. So we wanted to just call it the end.
It sounds so dramatic. Like as if it's going to be the end of you.
Almost did, but luckily it's not.
You don't say like that. It's like wishing for it. Tuan marah nanti.
Okay. Kena marah lagi.
Actually, there's a song going on about that at the moment, isn't there?
What's that?
The one that we're working on at the moment, that you're in the process of writing.
Oh yeah.
We're looking at the actual.
So believe it or not, currently as we are, going to release it soon. We're still
It's
writing.
not released yet.
No, we're going to release this on the October 24th on the showcase day at the Rex during our showcase. Yeah, but we've released three singles.
Okay.
Yeah, single by single till that day lah.
I will come early for that. Rehearsal time.
Oh dear, okay. And Greg's coming too, so no pressure. No pressure, guys.
And Amka, your favorite?
My favorite has to be Oceans.
Oh, nice one.
Ocean.
Because of
Oceans is great.
the dynamic changes in the song. Lagu tu when we had a preview session, everyone said there's like 7 songs in one. Because of the different changes in the song, the different dynamics.
But did you find difficulty in playing it?
No, I actually enjoyed it very, very
You
much.
enjoyed it, lah.
I learned a lot from this.
Who wrote
album.
that song? Your story ke?
Sorry?
Who wrote that song?
Zahid.
Oh, he wrote everything ah.
He wrote everything.
Bolut tu ya.
Kaki bolot, nak macam mana?
Kasih ocan ni.
But I want to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
A little fact that I don't think everybody knows yet. This song is the song list actually is as per how we recorded it.
Oh, okay.
So from the first song until the end, that's how we progress every song.
So you should have a feel that
Yes,
connects all this to the end.
Yeah.
Because you are doing it on the
We didn't even
yeah,
rearrange
so-
the songs. The
So
songs.
it's in chronological order how
That's
the
how you
band
feel.
and Greg recorded the songs lah. We didn't really choose, right? We kind of said, let's just
Okay.
just
In that
pick one.
case, after this, I'm going to listen quite differently. I'm going to listen and try to feel you guys in studio.
Yeah.
See whether I can connect or not.
Yeah, because for me and the band, I think as well, it was really a journey going through 21
But
songs.
it's good that you explain this. See, the people
Yeah.
over here will also probably try to hear you out.
Yeah.
The sequence.
Yeah,
I
because
think-
it's quite a journey for us lah. So we thought let's just leave it at that and have everyone relive that for us as well.
And Greg, you came all the way for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
God.
Yeah. It was
my
a.
God, you should be happy lah, Dave.
Of course.
Actually, I was quite impressed lah, when I said, how can you do 20 songs and not done anything about it all these years? 20 songs you pile up. Don't you feel like ada redundancies and there, timing factor?
No, not really, because in the band we have lots of songs. That's the one thing about Disagree. So these are till song number 1 till 12. That was the best.
Were you
had.
trying to say something with that sequence?
No,
you are
no.
playing all the way what you.
No,
and you did all the songs right. You sang to say something, expressing yourself.
No, honestly, no. But what, like I've mentioned, I just liked the whole experience that we went through trying to get these songs out, recording them, because it was a good 2 years on and off,
Are your experiences 2 years apart in that song?
Yeah,
Embedded in the song.
because what happened, Abang Rom, after song number 12, which is The Lie, we were supposed to stop. Then, I was talking to Greg, and we had PADS. What does PADS stand for again?
PADS is post-album depression syndrome.
You guys said that, right?
After you're making an album, you always go through this few month period of missing the fact that you're not recording anymore.
Yeah.
And he had very bad PADS.
It was very bad because we felt that we hit a high, through song number 1 till 12, especially with The Lie. And then, we looked at each other and said, and to Greg as well, and said, hey, we'll keep going if you have us.
I think also the fact that you had Oceans lying around, and that was one of the first demos that you played for me. I think we both really wanted to work on that, and I think we did a couple before Oceans, and then Oceans. But
Yeah.
Oceans was one we both really wanted to work on, because the demo was actually almost complete as a structure. It just needed sort of arranging and developing, but it was a great idea. And all those sections were in it already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
And-
was fun to bring it to life.
Because the first meeting
So that inspired us to keep going after the live, wasn't it? Sorry.
Yeah, because the first meeting we had together was him going through those 12 songs, and then somehow we ripped out this song called Oceans that was just written a month ago, and I think Greg wanted to hear what's new. And immediately he said, we're going to record that, right? Then I said, no. We have these 12 songs, we're going to do that first. So bila dah habis the 12 songs, so, just thought we should keep going and get to the Oceans as well.
But are you doing anything outside of Malaysia with this album?
Not
Since I've done it in English, don't keep it at home.
True. Well, we're very rajin to shoot music videos outside Malaysia for now. Creating those.
Sell outside Malaysia.
Boleh.
Make it accessible to maybe Australia for a start, since Greg is there.
Boleh, insyaAllah.
Because it's an international language, and we should travel out. Since you're already also going out all over the place, might as well fix up an outlet there.
Boleh?
You're going Philippines and all that. Philippines.
Yeah, I mean, the work takes us quite to a few places. Yeah.
I think you should, since it is an international language. Let the product be assessed by the international community. It has. You never know when something will hook on. But many times I tell guys, whenever you create something, you have to leave a signature of who you are.
Well, maybe a question to Greg. How did you feel the moment we wanted to extend beyond the 12 songs that was kind of set, Because I was being all...
I think once we got to The Lie, it was apparent to me that the first 12 was really you just purging yourself of songs that had been sitting around, in some cases up to 15 to 20 years. Some of those, even The Lie goes back to, you wrote that maybe 2004? Even maybe, when was it? When did you write that?
Yeah, because when we had the first album, the band, we had this song already, but it was too personal, so I couldn't release it. And then the second album came around and I couldn't release it. So it was definitely written before the first album, so year 2000 or before that.
Why too personal? You had a problem then?
I mean, it's a real story about what happened to me as a kid lah. Between parents and mom and dad and all that. So that's why it's very close, and I couldn't release it, Abang Rom. Not for the first.
That session for the vocal when you brought The Lie in, and we'd worked on the rhythm track, and we got it to a point where it's ready to put a vocal on, and Zahid came in with these lyrics, and I sort of looked over. I don't think we did a lot of work refining the lyrics. I looked at it and went, oh, that's a story, and then we went out onto the balcony. I was smoking in those days. I went out and had a cigarette, and Zahid told me the story of what The Lie was about, and it was so personal and so emotionally moving that there were tears, and we talked about the whole event. And just after that, we went straight in to record it, and literally first take. And I haven't done that many times in my career. Had just a first take emotional experience on a microphone. I was sitting with my back to Zahid like this, and he did the vocals standing behind me. And the hairs literally stood up on the back of my neck when he hit the Daddy Don't Hurt Me part of the song, which is accompanied by a change from a rather gentle intro with that ringing B string that annoys the hell out of Abang Rom. But it was such an emotional experience doing that take, And I think that really inspired the whole second half of the album. It was suddenly I got what this record was about. And from that moment on, we started really digging into Zahid's personal experience, outlines about his life, how he was feeling, and Let's Do It All Again also came out of that, this desire to want to connect with his fans and write a letter to them, in a sense. I think you came in with the lyrics originally, and I said, look, just go home and write them a letter, because we sat out in the balcony and talked about how his reservations about putting this album out after being away for so long, and how that was scary. You know, it's a scary thing for the band to do, is to return after all that time, particularly because he'd had these experiences where he'd spoken to people on the street, had come up to him and said, hey man, you left me high and dry there. And he really wanted to talk to those people and say, sort of not really say I'm sorry, but just explain what happened and why he had to go away from the scene. And now, well, let's try and forgive and forget. Let's get back together and let's do it all again and come down to the show, you know.
Yeah.
And that was how that song sort of came about. And that, in a sense, that's really what the whole second half of the album's about. There's a continuity there that I think we just had to keep going, you know.
Yeah.
It had a force of its own, a life of its own.
Yep.
I want to tell you an experience. I don't know whether I've told you this before. The thing about signatures, about inputting who you are into an international sounding music. And I was in Frankfurt Music Messe, 1996. I was testing this guitar called
Godin.
not Godin. Godin, I straight away became the agent. There's another one, is the body. Something like the Yamaha, apa ni? Bodyless tu kan. So I was testing it lah. So I was playing. I look up, there were a lot of people. Oh, wow. So I was saying, the guy said, you're playing blues, but you're bending in interesting places. And I said, what's that? I'm playing blues with Javanese bands. They could relate and they could see something different. That difference is where I come from. That difference. And they could sense that. This is what I hope our local boys could do on internationally understood language. Songs like that. Since you're going to do it in English, a character to tell where you come from. I was playing pentatonic and they know. Oh, they all came because they're familiar. But this guy is bending here, bending there. Oh, different but nice. Lagu Jawa. Lagu blues tapi Jawa band. An example of what we can do lah. I mean, what we all can do for something to be heard international, right? Especially since you are doing an English material album. You need to tell people who you are. I think that's most important. Identity, character, and that is yours. And you are associating with the world. And you come from here. I think that's very important. And it's an opportunity to establish yourself. Since you are waited 20 years to do it. Dulah. Saja challenge kau. Okay. Aku gatal sikit lah.
Yeah, but you know, how do you do that with rock and grunge, which is not from Malaysia lah?
No.
Kan?
What if you think so? Rock is from Malaysia. Do you think so? Rock and roll is from Malaysia.
No, that's what I meant. Like, how do we represent, you know, when it's not from...
Bahasa, now you the other way around. If you are in English, so the music, a local
accent. Okay.
You know, some of these bands playing metalcore. One flute, the one is flute, change the whole thing. My God, superb. Things like that. That attract attention. Creditable attention. Well, I'm sure Disagree can do it. The boys were
Quite a task, bang, but okay.
20 songs. Oh, my God. Expressing through the years. Accumulating kesengsaraan into one album. But you're being very generous to give 20 songs at one go. But $450.
We haven't decided, but somewhere there.
Give a bonus lah, I know.
It's less than 8 ringgit a song. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
It's a pretty good deal, really.
Good deal for a single.
True. I'm very happy you guys came back lah.
There you are.
Thank you.
It's time actually. For 15 years since the last soundstage, since 2019-20, I couldn't pick up many bands. No, I'm very fussy guy. I paid in the ass lah. I couldn't pick anyone. I found 1 or 2 bands, but they were not consistent enough. So the situation called the old boys to come back. That's why many of them coming back. And I think since we are back now, with 20 songs like too, you got a job to do.
Oh, yep.
I think you will succeed.
Thank you, Bang.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's a lot coming from you.
Blessing of a legend.
Oh,
You've got to love that.
yes. Takut ni, tapi dia dah cakap itu, lega sikit.
Yeah, but there's a lot of space to work on juga lah. You know? But coming back too is probably one very welcome thing lah. Because we have not many of them, of the boys of your time. They are all coming back. The boys of today, they are already different flavor, different taste. And not many people are into it. Only they say, all people go, what do they call it, galau?
No, kalau.
Yeah, I've just learned that word, galau. It's like,
But one thing I would advise is stay away from AI.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even for helping you out for composition, jangan.
No, we wouldn't think about it also.
Kita buat sebelum I wujud.
I have been listening to AI quite a bit. Indonesian AI, lah, you know, our local song being done AI. Yeah, it sounds good, but then after a while you can hear the sterility.
Oh,
So likewise, I don't think you have problem lah.
No, I think because you're writing so personal, it's not something that can be replicated with AI because it's really about,
Yep.
at a thematic level, it's about Zahid's life and the life of Humka and Tara as well. It's about what's going on with Disagree, and that's personal.
But
It's got nothing to do with
but the degree I
artificial
have for
intelligence.
20 years, you got a lot to tell, you know.
Yeah.
You got a lot
People
of
want to hear
stories
your
tell.
story.
yeah.
What happened? And it's an angle, you know, to sell out there. Storytelling. I suddenly become very nice brother.
Tadi garang.
We were just waiting, you know.
Everything has got something space for improvement.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think the whole process for us as a band, it was quite a journey with Greg. You know, going through the songs, all our therapy sessions, you know, and making sure that lyrically it's telling the story that it's supposed to tell. Because, you know, I remember always going to the studio and being very, very, you know, putting a shield in front of myself. So if the song is about this, let's just mask it a bit and not really. But Greg really just blew that wide open, you know. So it was really, really
Oh, we did it
an
together.
experience, you know. And
And then pulling, I think getting Humka and Tar into the picture early on,
Yeah.
before it got to the studio, and having it arranged pretty much at a band level outside before we started.
Yeah.
Having that process go on made it so that it's not just a pure. This record's not just about Zahid. It's about Disagree,
Yeah.
and their influence at the beginning there, I think, shaped it, especially in the first 12 songs. I think those, because they'd been workshopped so well by the band before they got to the studio, there's a real identity about what they're doing because they're all their parts, and you know, it's a personal record. That's why AI can't replace that.
Yep.
Only these people can do that.
The second half is more pretty new songs while we work on the album, you know.
yeah.
So we had to come back and, you know, record with the band, do jam and stuff.
You didn't get as much. Sorry, you didn't get as much time to workshop
No,
them as a band. Not
for
as much as the
12,
first
yeah.
half.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So the journey is pretty interesting to everyone's watching, you know. The first 12 songs was kind of the target. Then we went on to record another 9 songs to make it 21. and those were all things that were happening almost in real life, you know,
In real time.
in
yeah.
real time. Yeah, and that's why we wanted to live it so that everyone can experience it the way that we experienced it as well. Then,
Which is great, I think, because now you've got sort of like a summary of what the last 10 years has been about. In the second half of the record, you've got this is where we're at now, and this
Yeah.
now I think gives you a way forward. So, you know, as Abang Rom was saying, like maybe it's nice to start trying to think about how to translate some of the band's experiences into the Malay language, and you know,
It's about reaching out. The whole idea
might
to
be a good
reach
idea.
more people to hear to you, you know.
okay,
Since you are already present, make it felt, you know. Why not?
okay,
yeah.
Because if you don't, then you are silly. You're not a businessman. Anyway.
You're an
I mean,
artist, not a businessman.
what was I going to say? See, this is the thing about being old. You know? You
know.
tend to forget so fast.
Don't worry, going through it too.
What I going to say?
What were you going to say, Rom?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. But you have to excuse these old men. The old men are like this. Sometimes I'm young, most times I'm old. Most times I'm young, but
Young at
sometimes I'm
heart,
old.
but old of brain.
I was going to say something about. Oh yeah, I'm not going to talk about fundamentals in front of the computer, the camera, but I need to brush you up on fundamentals of the instruments, your tools, because it matters how the tools are being used to express whatever you have in your hearts. Bass, remember, life. Pace is always a problem. So don't go boomy, you must go well snappy. Because big halls, all boomy. So go ping, ping, ping. In that one, I think that can cut through the space.
Yeah.
You can try. Ask me to play, go down and listen. I have not been happy since I heard Billy Sands' bass. I could see the frustration in his face. And the drums too. I say I didn't want to say, but I say that. Work on the tuning and show it compliments. It matters. Audio-visual coherence. What you see and what I hear and how I feel must be one. If I don't feel, you know God, I always say, I tell guys. Because that's how I size up performance. I have to feel you. If feeling me, I go, it connects. And so you did last night, a little bit.
only a little bit.
Well, actually the last bit was quite interesting. But I think, it takes, after how many shows, I think you're getting there. Because you get to brave it out. Because I think loose. Since we have the product, go for it. Okay, the fundamentals, remember, on the tools. That one, I think you check out your technical people. Make sure your tools are as per how it should be. They got tools to measure accuracy of your tool. Make sure they do it, and make sure you also see it, so that they don't pull your leg. By accident or by purpose, on purpose. It counts. And you guys must have that harmony on stage, because people watch, people see, people connect. So your emotions, if there is like that, you must have that motion, that tempo. Audio visual. Sorry, camera. I had to say it.
So still going
Fair
to
point, I think.
the school of Abang Rom after meeting him 26 years ago.
No lah, I
It's
love
all
you
good.
guys for doing all this. You see. Any guys who want to play music, I love them. But I'm also bitchy on accuracy of certain things lah, and the fundamentals.
Yeah, all good.
To make it all sound good. I was a little bit fortunate to have a little bit of everything lah, here, there, to connect. So I hope to express and let it out lah. If it makes any sense to you lah.
Of course, we've always been, mindful of what you and Greg have to say, and always tried our best. So okay, last words, Tao, Kamka, about maybe.
But
the
I'm not
album.
finished,
Okay.
I will check out. Here we finish, but I'll be following through.
Okay, you
I
hit
will
that.
follow these guys to watch it. Because they got something to offer.
Yeah, man.
They are the only hope now.
Pressure.
Of course, I know that.
Pressure's on.
You don't deliver, I'll kill you.
Do you guys see pressure?
No, I think if you are there already, go for it. You know. Go for it. You come budak-budak, you have already all the experiences. You know the market behaves like how. Use your psychology, penetrate. Remember when you play, if people don't move, you're not getting it, no. They must at least, then you're there. That's a cue. I don't, that one sounds like very, very uncommon.
I'm sinking away.
Sink in your seat, Amka.
Okay, guys. I'm sure you all know what it's all about.
Last one.
Tak, you want to say something?
For people who doesn't know how I joined the Disagree, this is the person, Abang Rom,
Hi.
who interviewed me and promoted me to them, and they accept me, and thank you for Disagree.
Wow.
And thank you for Greg for produce this album and approve all my bass line.
Buttering time.
It was fun. It's fun working with all of you. Really enjoyed it. Let's do it all again.
Yeah, that's it.
I think once you get the momentum, you should just keep it up. We can have another session some other time
That was great.
when I find more folks.
Good fun.
All right, guys. So I guess we want to end by saying hope to see you guys on October 24th at the Disagree Showcase. This limited edition album will be there for sale on ground on that day for the first time. You can check out everything that we did together with Greg in these 21 songs. And yeah,
It's limited. First come, first serve.
yeah, very limited. But it's done, as you guys can
Where's
see
the
here.
venue again?
It's at REXKL.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Abang Rom.
Yep.
Thank
My
you,
Greg.
pleasure to be talking a lot.
Okay, see you guys.
Thanks, Greg.
Nice one, Rom.
Okay, guys. Thank you.